If you have ever searched online for a 1971 British 2 new pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II, you have probably seen eye-catching listings claiming prices of $2,000 or more before you rush to check your pocket change. Let's take a calm, factual look at this coin. It carries genuine historical importance and a clean, classic design. But its real market value is far more modest for the vast majority of examples. In this guide, we will explore the coin's background, design, mintage figures, condition-based pricing, and the rare errors that can occasion deliver 3 or even 4-figure sums. A coin born from a monetary revolution. The 1971 2 new pence piece was not just another circulating coin. It was part of a fundamental shift in the United Kingdom's money system. On February 15th, 1971, known as Decimal Day, the UK abandoned the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence. For centuries, people had struggled with calculations, like 12 pence to a shilling and 20 shillings to a pound. Overnight, everything became decimal. 100 new pence equaled 1 pound. 1971 2 new pence was one of the very first coins issued under this new system. That is why the reverse side carries the words new pence, a clear signal to the public that this was decimal currency. After a few years, the wording was simplified to pence, making the 1971 issue part of a short transitional period. However, historical importance does not automatically equal rarity. More than 1.4 billion of these coins were struck in 1971 alone. That enormous number means the average circulated example remains extremely common today. Design details, crown and feathers, obverse front. The coin features a right-facing portrait of Queen Elizabeth II wearing a crown. Around the edge runs a Latin inscription abbreviating her royal titles. This elegant, uncluttered design was used on many British decimal coins of the era and remains familiar to collectors. Reverse back. The central motif is the badge of the Prince of Wales III. Ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet. Beneath the feathers is the motto Ich diene, meaning I serve. Above the badge appear the words new pence, and below it the numeral 2. The layout is clean and legible, exactly what was needed for a new user-friendly currency. What is it worth? From 2 cents to rare era prices. Let's separate realistic values from online fantasy. Circulated everyday coins. Heavily worn, typical pocket change, roughly face value about 2 cents US. Slightly better condition, clear details, 10 to 25 cents. Well preserved with minor wear, 1 to 2 cent. Uncirculated mint state coins. Basic uncirculated original luster, 3 to sen to lil. Exceptional examples with sharp details and no marks. Up to $10 or occasionally a little more. Professionally graded coins. Coins certified by services like PCGs or NGC can bring higher prices, especially at high grades. MS65 or above, typically. 20 to 50 at auction. Top population piece is the finest known. In rare cases, 60 to 100. But these are the exception, not the rule. The real money. Error coins. Errors are where a humble 1971 2 new pence can become genuinely valuable. Because billions were made, errors are still scarce, but they do surface. Common error types to look for. Off-center strikes, the design is shifted toward one edge. Double die, letters or numbers appear doubled. Clipped planchet, a clean curved bite missing from the edge. Wrong metal, extremely rare. The coin struck on a planchet intended for another denomination. Realistic error coin values based on actual sales. Minor clear errors, for example, small off-center, 50 to 52 lambai. Strong, dramatic errors, 300 to
300 800.
Exceptional museum quality errors, 1002, 1300. No verifiable public auction. Record exists for a common 1971 2 new pence error selling for $2,120. Listings with such prices are almost always asking prices, not sold prices. Always check sold auction results, for example. eBay sold listings, heritage auctions, Grady collections before celebrating. The $2,120 myth, asking versus selling. Online marketplaces allow anyone to list a coin for any price. You will see, or even higher for a normal 1971 to new Pence. But those are dreams, not data. When you filter by completed sales, the average circulated coin sells for under even uncirculated, Kazakh. Even uncirculated, Kazakh. 10. Error coins can reach hundreds. In only the most spectacular. Errors might touch four figures, but still far below $2,000 in documented sales. If someone truly sold in 1971 two new pence for $2,120, it would be a headline in the coin collecting world. No such headline exists. How to examine your own coin. If you have a 1971 two new pence, follow these steps. Check the condition. Is it shiny or dull? Any scratches, dents, or heavy wear? Look for errors. Hold it under good light. Are letters doubled? Is the design centered? Any missing metal on the edge? Do not clean it. Cleaning with polish, vinegar, or abrasives destroys collector value. A natural, unaltered surface is always better. Store it safely. Use a cardboard flip or a small plastic holder. Avoid humidity, extreme heat, and stacking loose coins. Compare with sold prices. Search eBay sold items. Or use a price guide like Numista or NGC Coin Explorer. Final verdict. A great historical piece, not a lottery ticket. 1971 British 2. New pence is a wonderful coin for what it represents. The end of an ancient, confusing currency system and the birth of modern decimal Britain. It is an affordable, attractive, and historically rich piece that any collector can own for pocket change. Thanks for reading. Now go check your coin jar. You never know what small error might be hiding in plain sight.